morning, folks. This year, the summer here in Norway has been very short for the growing season because it was very cold in the spring and we couldn't plant out before the middle of June. And now it's starting to get very cold again, and the frost is just around the corner. Each night now we have about 2 degrees Celsius, and it has given me a great problem because the ripening of my seeds is very delayed. So I really don't know if I'm able to get viable seeds from many of my plants next year, and I hate to buy them. Just have a look at the runner bean here. My runner bean pods, they haven't turned yellow yet, they're still green. And this one here has been like this for at least a month now, but it doesn't seem to ripen. So I wonder if I can take this pod inside and ripen it, or maybe cut off the whole branch of the runner bean and put it to dry in my shed or something. And I have the same problem with my cucumbers. This one here is a pickling cucumber. It's very big, but it doesn't turn yellow. And I've been waiting on this one for ages to ripen. So I wonder if I can take that one inside as well and see if it turns yellow inside. I really don't know. If you noticed the bag on the outside, I buy these mesh bags on eBay. I think they use them for gifts and things like that, but I use them for bagging my cucumbers to prevent the slugs eating them, because we really have a big slug problem here. And this summer I've collected over 4,000 of them. Yes, I have counted them. And here's my red monk cucumbers. When they are ripened, they turn orange or red. Here's another one. Here you can see it. That's a quite red or ripened one. But it's not soft or anything, and it's still very solid attached to the plant. And here's another red monk cucumber that I'm saving for seeds. So I really wonder if I can ripen them inside, because I think they got the size but not the right color. And here's the lemon cucumber that I'm saving for seeds. Oh, it's very slimy behind. It's been a slug there, but the plastic mesh has protected it. Good. So, if I take and harvest in my full-grown cucumbers and ripen them to yellow or red inside and take the seeds from them, I wonder if they are viable. So if anyone out there has tried this, and got some results in any way, I'd like to hear about it. And that's the snag about living in a place like this, where the summers are so very short, because you can't rely on anything. Sometimes the spring comes very early and the autumn comes very late, and other times it's the opposite, so you really never know. And it's not only the cucumbers and the runner beans, but it's also my sunflowers. They're flowering now, and they'll never reach ripening their seeds. And my aster, they just have flower buds, and they're never gonna reach flowering. So I'm a little bit, what do you say, fed up with the weather. But my Mennonite tomatoes are doing very well. And those fruits here, I'm going to take the seeds off. Okay, usually I tell about my successes, but there are some failures here as well. And that tomato bed over there, it's been hopeless this summer. The plants, they were growing very well, they got really big, but the tomatoes, they tasted rubbish. And it's 4 or 5 different varieties over there, and they were all new varieties for me, and I just tried to grow them just for fun to see and feel how they tasted, and they were a disaster. So I'm gonna dig this bed up today and prepare it for the winter. Next spring I want to grow some runner beans there. I really fell in love with runner beans this summer because they grew so very well and tasted so marvelous. So let's get to work. Let's kill some tomato plants. And these here are some black zebra cherries, and the skin is so tough and hard that you hardly can bite through them, and they don't taste good. So I ain't gonna grow them next year. And these bark mulls here, I'm gonna save in a bag over winter for next spring, because it's very expensive to buy new bark here in Norway. So I need to save some money. Well, Everything is bloody well expensive in Norway. Okay, now I'm taking down everything here. The logs and the mulch I carried away. And while I was doing this work, I got an idea. The next step now is I'm gonna dig a trench here and put down some horse manure and mix it a little bit. And then I'm gonna build up a little raised bed. On top of this horse manure and stuff underneath here, I'm gonna put some compost and some nice good soil. So let's hope our runner beans will grow well next year. Yeah. Okay, see you guys.